I don't know what day it is, what time it is, where I am, what my name is. It's
Oh
just
my god.
how I feel all over the place.
What's going on?
좀 정신없어, like work, this and that.
Oh man.
It's getting crazy.
Work, moving.
Yeah, moving.
Oh yeah, moving, packing.
All of that stuff. I had all my follow-ups today.
Oh.
My health stuff. Just like everything. Which leads us to
Oh yeah, crack open a cold one.
this is the giant, Christina.
Oh, cool.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah. Passion
Is it the
fruit
passion
and
fruit?
elderberry. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
I'm going for it.
Do it.
Going.
It looks like you need a drink, Megan.
Ooh, I like that a lot. It's very good. It's super, super good. And then I'm having the huge Boom Chicka Pop kettle corn.
The best. I
The
am
best.
having. I'm just gonna open up my little mixer, which is a ginger beer. But I've got like a little shot of bourbon whiskey, so just gonna.
Ooh. Oh, that's a nice one.
Just gonna mix that in together. So just a little mixed drink, and then a little bowl of cherries that my sister-in-law washed.
Is it cherry season?
I don't know, but my sister-in-law just washed a bunch of fruit because she feeds her baby fruit and stuff. So I was like rummaging around the kitchen, and she's like, "Have some cherries." And I was like, "Okay."
Perfect.
I'm your baby. Feed me fruit. I'm having leftover makgeolli, and then it's still morning time here, so I'm having some kiwis, not cherries, soft-boiled egg, cucumbers. I'll give you a little.
Yum.
Is it the golden kiwis?
The golden
Or
kiwis, yes.
Yeah, those are the best.
They're all the rage in Korea.
So good.
And then lastly, matcha.
Of course.
Good morning.
Of course.
Today we're we are talking about everybody's favorite season when they were a kid, probably summertime. Yay! So basically just summertime, how it's evolved from when we were kids to, then in our young adulthood and now, a little older adulthood. We're going to be, of course, drinking and snacking throughout. We're going to go through 3 rounds of questions. And today is just kind of a lighter, fun episode. We just want to feel the summertime vibes. So that's what we're doing. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers, y'all. 1차. Just starting really light, like fun summertime memes. Do we have any fun summertime memories to share?
When I think about summertime, I think about like my childhood memes because I had, I don't know, like 2 to 3 months at home without having any responsibilities. There was homework. My mom went to this place called Education Station in the San Fernando Valley, and they sold.
I loved
these,
that place.
You would have loved. I hated going there because what that meant was that I had to pick a workbook, and my mom was like, "Choose your torture device," and so I had to pick these workbooks to practice my math and my grammar and stuff. So we had this sticker chart, and that's how we kind of kept our brains going during the summertime. But I always remember every summer there was VBS camps, which I look forward to, which is Vacation Bible School for people who don't know. And that's where all the kids come together at the church and do these activities. We go on these little missions. We do something outdoors. And sometimes we'll go into the woods and spend 2 or 3 days there to do fun activities. And then just riding my bike around the neighborhood, going into the mountains. Swimming. Yeah. Going to 7-Eleven, getting Slurpees, riding my bike home during the night, during in the dark. It was so much fun.
during in the dark. There was no.
It's 9 in the morning and I didn't sleep.
There was no feeling like that last week or day of school in June.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, when you're just like, and like, it also felt like it took so long to get to the end of the school year back when you're a kid.
Yeah.
And like, it was such a like cathartic, euphoric feeling when it was mid-June, like the last school bell rings and then you just get to
Oh,
like be free. Oh, like I
freedom.
miss that because we
Ooh.
don't have that
With your
then-
anymore.
yearbook, it's like
Oh,
hags,
yearbooks.
Oh my
kid,
God.
phone numbers.
That honestly, it's like I think of like yes, so there's like three different stages, right? Like the first stage of like when you're like a kid and like you don't have a car and all of that. So like all of the things that Christine was talking about. And then there's like the moments of like maybe when you're in like high school when you like
Mm-hmm.
have a car or like you have a friend that has a car, and AKA that was like Dane at the time.
Yeah.
Right? So like and Dane like loved to drive, so that was like a big bonus. But like all the bonfires that are
Oh
happening like in the
yeah.
summers, it's like oh so much fun. And
Yeah.
you can like drive out into the sunset with your friends and yeah, you just like have zero responsibility. I mean, at that time you probably thought you had some responsibility, but little did our puny brains know that we just had zero responsibility. All you need to do is show up to the barbecue with a bag of chips and then you're set, you know?
Yeah. Like in high
Yeah.
school, I remember like loitering so much.
Yes, so much
In
loitering.
parking lots, at movie theaters, where else? Like in front of ice cream stores, like everywhere. It was just the game was loitering.
Oh man.
Even like
Wait,
in
why am I getting sad?
I know. I'm like, oh, the good old days. Even in like
Yeah.
college, there was one summer. I think I did summer school once in college, and we're all four of us like in Berkeley that summer, Christine. It was like, I think
After freshman
between,
year?
no, it's between sophomore and junior year, or no, or
I think so.
between something
I
like
think we're
that.
all like taking classes.
Even in college, like there was one summer where all four of us, Christine and our two roommates and I, were in Berkeley for the summer. And even though we were taking classes, and so, you know, we're still like, you know, we have responsibilities and are doing stuff, I just have really fond memories. Like, I think Olivia and I had done like a gym bet, like a workout bet with someone
Ooh.
where we said that we could go to the gym 5 days a week and they bet us we couldn't. And we actually went like 6 days a week and it just became like a fun thing. Like, we weren't doing anything crazy, but just like getting into that routine, the days are longer. Yeah, it was good times.
I think
Really
we
good
need to bring the
times.
summer, like the summertime mentality back, like childhood summers.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we have work and stuff, but
Yeah.
we have
Well,
money.
I think that's yes. Oh, actually, that's dangerous. That's
Yeah,
dangerous.
yeah.
But I do think that's a good transition to Icha, where we can talk a bit about like how it's evolved, like what the meaning of summer is, because it was so distinct in our childhood and like when we were students, but it's like a little fuzzier now, I feel. So
Yeah.
should we get into that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. So, Christina,
Mhm.
totally agree with you. I feel like the memories are so distinct, and also summertime was so distinct. Like, it's like the 2-3 months. I think it was closer to like 3 months, very clearly outlined in your year. But now it's not so much because obviously, like, we're not in school or like there isn't some system that we're part of. And so it's annoying because I
It's
also feel
interesting.
like yeah, I know. I wanted to say interesting, but I didn't. But it's like it's negative because then to bring in Christine's point about like money, it's kind of like you have the funds now, right? You have the resources to like make your summer so fun and do this and do that, but you also have to work to then
Yeah.
get those funds. And so like all of this stuff becomes like super fuzzy. And I feel like I spend a lot of my days trying to like build the fun back in, which is kind of interesting because like you would think that like with growing up and being an adult and not having curfew and having money and all of this stuff that you would be able to really easily like have this fun. But I feel like I spend my time like trying to build that play back in, and it's not so
Mm.
obvious
How do you do
in
that?
my
Like,
days.
what are some ways you try to build it
Actually,
in?
probably
Wine.
planning trips and lots of wine. It just looks different, right? It looks
Yeah.
different than like, going on going and having a bonfire with my friends.
We should do like one of those things where not one of those things, but we should go do like a challenge or an activity where we take in the budget that we had in high school and use that to
Oh,
Oh,
hang
like
out
recreate.
and like
Oh, that'd be
how we would
fun.
have hung out in high
that'd be
school
really fun.
and
Because
like
yeah,
see
we didn't
how
know
much we
Megan
can
in high
stretch
school,
that
so
budget.
that would be like
I
cute.
know.
Oh my god. What would our budget? I mean, it would have been like $10. We can't
Yeah.
with this inflation. We
And
can't do
I
it.
didn't have a car in high school. Did either of you have a car in high school?
I had
Mm-mm.
my mom's car and she
Okay, and
let
you
me
would
use
drive
it.
it. Okay, so then
Yeah.
Christine has to borrow a car if we're like
Uh-huh.
trying to recreate it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
She
then
has to come pick us
Dane,
up.
Uh-huh.
and then Dane has to pick all of us up.
Yeah, we can
No,
bring Dane
no,
into
no, no.
this.
Well, we have to because
He
Dane.
has the car.
Dane was high school summertime memes.
He is the embodiment of high school summer.
Yes, actually, that is insane.
Windows
He
rolled
is.
down, blasting Lil Rob
Mhm.
Summer Nights.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh my
I
God.
wasn't
It's
even
like
there,
there's
but
no
I know.
summertime without Dane, yeah.
Yeah. It's just
Has to
let's
be there.
bring Dane in and then we'll figure
Yeah.
everything else will
Yeah.
pan out.
He never left. He's still in that mindset. No, but I think an interesting thing though is like in my I mean barely my late 20s, but basically my 30s, I moved to New York. But I guess before that, I was in Michigan, I was in London. I was basically in places that had actual seasons compared to LA, which just kind of has not really defined seasons. And I do feel like living in those places, summertime is a little more defined just because you are so much more dependent on the weather for your activities and things like that. And it's like you do have that like cold, dark winter where you're just like holed up. And then it's spring and then it's summer. And like in summer, the days are extra long, like especially like as you go higher up, in whatever latitude or whatever it is,
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
so I have felt like a little bit more of that summertime feel in recent years, but without the freedom, it's kind of like a pseudo summertime because it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
the weather feels like it, and it makes people more excited to do things, but it doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean you have the time.
I feel like that's probably what it was for me in Seattle too, like the last
Yeah.
few years. It's like
Mhm.
I'm obviously in LA for this summer, and then I'm planning on moving up to the Bay Area after the summer. But the last 3 years I've been in Seattle, and that's exactly what it was. It's like, I mean, it's still pretty gloomy,
Yeah.
kind of all year round, but there is definitely distinctly like a start to a spring, start to a summer vibe and a feeling.
And
And
the
you're
days
right,
are
like
really long in
everyone,
Seattle
yes,
in the
yes, and
summer.
everyone's outside, and like I'm FaceTiming my mom at like 9 p.m. and it's still like bright out, and
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
it's
it's
the
fun.
best.
I do remember we went to your place for the 4th of July.
Oh yeah, in
Yeah.
That
2019.
felt so much like summertime
Oh
where we
my
were like on the deck
God.
and we went to like
We even went camping in a
Montrenier.
cabin.
Oh yeah.
Montrenier.
And Montrenier. We ate cherries
Oui,
and
oui.
we cooked. Oui, oui.
Cherries.
Oh my God, that was so
And we
fun.
watched the fireworks. That like
Yeah,
felt like adult summertime, but like done
for
well, where we
sure.
like had the mental
Mm.
space, and it was like
Yeah.
we
And
ate a lot, we laughed.
see,
It was good.
here's like the point exactly is like, and then we loved that summer, right? And then we
Mhm.
tried to say like, okay, let's do it every year. Like
Mhm.
let's make it
Mhm.
tradition. Because
Yeah.
it's not like we had to go like overseas or anything crazy,
Yeah.
but it's also really difficult to like recreate that each year because everyone's so busy and we're working, and it's like not super
Yeah.
feasible. So like,
We're
how
not
do
all on
we?
that same schedule we used to be on with the school
Yeah,
year.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
That
damn
was
it.
2019. That was
Yeah.
Oh
4
my
years
God.
ago.
Mm.
Damn.
But then Megan came and visited New York,
Oh, that's true. That was
Last
so
year.
fun
last
too.
summer, and that was where we birthed samcha. So
That's
like
true.
these summertime like moments are
Yeah.
very important.
Precious.
Yes.
Yes.
Very precious, very
Wow.
important, very pivotal to like
Yeah.
things happening. So that actually leads us right into samcha.
We're not planning this.
Cheers, samcha!
Cheers.
Cheers.
In samcha, we are asking, what do we want this specific summer to look like? Because we're in summer, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, Christine's in Korea.
that's
Like,
true.
I will be
Yeah.
back. So
Okay.
I'll still have a little bit of summertime left, right? July, August, and then like a little bit of September.
Yeah.
I just want to have the most fun I've ever had in my life as an adult.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a year of like change, and there's going to be more change next year. And who knows if this level of freedom and fun will be taken away because of like circumstances, right? You never know. But I don't think that those, like, we're bound by those circumstances just yet. So before we get like tied down to other commitments, like while we're free in the ways that we are now, I want to find how we can have like the most fun and just like laugh our heads off all summer and like barbecue and like go do like nature things and hang out, hosting people, and then going for night walks and watching movies and, you know, like
What a
that-
good,
I'm so
what
excited
a good
for you to come
reminder.
back.
Oh my god.
like I saw something on TikTok where it was like the summer of 2023 is going to be like the summer of 2016, where this much like something is in alignment, and this energy only comes every 7 years. And so I'm like anticipating that, and I just want to like hang out with you guys and make like the best
Oh my
memes.
god.
Yeah. That's
Hey.
how I see this summer.
Listen, and if past summers have told us anything, it's like when us three get together, magic happens. You know what I mean?
Magic.
So maybe
And
that's
also like, yeah. This
No,
also
no.
feels like the first summertime where like we didn't have that many, like the COVID restrictions have lifted. So we've been through a lot of shit for like the
last
past
few
few
years,
summers. And so this is like the one where it's like, oh, we're like finally like out from this season of global pandemic events, and we're
Very
like back to
true.
normal. Yeah. What about you guys?
Okay,
How do you
so
want to spend
what
the
are we
summer?
doing? What are we doing this summer? Where are we going?
We're gonna go to the
place are we meeting
beach.
at?
We're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna pack the cooler. We're gonna have to find a car.
I've never been to the beach in New York.
It gets crowded because everyone wants to go to the beach.
What's the Atlantic Ocean like?
Yeah. It's
a beach. It's
Is
like
it warmer?
is it
The Pacific is so
it
cold.
should be. Yeah.
Atlantic is still cold. People don't like. I think people go to the. I don't know. When I've gone to the beach, when I went to the beach, it's like always crowded because everyone wants to be at the beach in New York.
Yeah.
And there's like Rockaway.
Yeah.
But then you can also go drive on Long Island, and there's like certain beaches too. There's like private beaches and there's like public beaches. The public beaches ones are like crowded. But we can also go upstate. We can go into the woods. We can look at the stars and drink good wine and have like a home cooked dinner.
Megan, just come to New York.
Oh my god.
Like,
I
it
know.
doesn't make
Looking
sense
at
if you're
flights
not
now.
there. Yeah. It won't make
Olivia
sense if you're
too.
not there.
Olivia's
I know,
invited.
Oh yeah.
And so is
100%.
Chappie. We need to have
Yes.
Chappie.
Just drive on over.
Yeah. I
What about
am
you
really
guys?
looking forward. I feel like work's going to be like really busy, but like I love what Megan was saying earlier of just like trying to infuse some fun every day. So obviously I want to do like those like trips or like bigger like day trips to things and all of that. But I'm really motivated now to like try to do something fun like every day or every other day. And like it reminds me of this book. I forgot what the book is called, but you know, like that feeling when you have done a bunch of shit in your entire day but you can't even remember what you did. And you're like, that day just
Mm.
like flew by. And so what this book was recommending was to like have a highlight in each day. And the highlight
Oh.
could be something really big. It could be something really small. It could be work related. It could be personal, but it's just like having a highlight to focus on each day. So a highlight could be, if it's work related, like finish that presentation. And then it's like, you know that you like accomplished that day. Or it might be like, go and like spend the time to pick up groceries to make dinner tonight. And like, even if like you're already doing those things, just like defining it as your highlight of the day, it like
Yeah.
brings meaning back to your day because you're not just like robotically going through the motions. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yes.
reminding me of that, and like I want to do that, but intentionally do like make those highlights really fun things to do throughout the week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah, because like when you're, it's just go, 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 and you don't like fully realize sometimes. Like
Yeah.
you feel like you did so much, but then at the end of the day, you're like, what the hell did I do? Or
Yeah.
like when you, yeah, so that totally makes sense. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I want to
And
do
it's
that
also
too.
like, if you were to call like going to the grocery store as a highlight of your day, it's like you can also infuse more fun and play into that, where it's like, today I'm going to go
Yeah.
get popsicles and I'm going to get my favorite
Yes.
popsicle from childhood. And that's like,
Yeah.
that makes it even more exciting, right? Like,
Oh my
if you're
God.
able to name the activity and then
Oh my
like
God.
incorporate like an idea with that activity.
Yes, you guys, you know that popsicle, like the cherry and pineapple popsicle?
Mm-hmm.
It's
I do
like,
not.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
oh my gosh, it's like, is it? It's not like a Mexican popsicle,
A
right? Because
big, I
there's
think it's called
no.
a big stick.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
big
they do.
stick.
Yeah, they do have the big stick, but I feel like there's like
The
a
big dick.
different
The big stick.
dick version. Oh God. Oh,
We're talking about
yes,
childhood
this.
popsicles here.
Yeah, yeah. Jesus, guys.
Wait, is that not what you're talking about? The big stick popsicle?
Yeah, it is. I think that was like the version that they came up with after the original version got really popular. It's like cherry and pineapple, and it's like infused into this popsicle, and it's so good. And that's like summer to me. Like when I'm walking
Oof.
home from, this was like from, I think it was like from middle school back home. There was like this liquor
Mm-hmm.
store, and I would always go in and get it.
Get a
Ugh,
popsicle. Oh.
anyway, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's a genius idea, Christine, to just like embed, even if like, yes, if your highlight ended up being grocery store, adding a little element of fun there to like make it
Mm-hmm.
pop.
Because you
Such a
kind of
good
like forget
idea.
about that as an adult, you know? Like when your mom tells you that you're going to go to the grocery store, I used to get so excited. It's like, what am I going to get today? I'm going to get a Kit Kat. Am I going to get Sprite? But like as an
Yeah.
adult, you're like, okay, like I've
Just
like
gotta
to
get this,
pick up
this, and this.
vegetables,
Get out of there.
dinner
Yeah.
stuff. But I feel like infusing like your childhood excitement to do things, because you don't get to
Yeah.
go out as often. Like it's such a
Yeah, we're
treat
just
to do things.
chained to
as
our
a kid.
Yeah.
desks.
Oh, oh
Chained to our
goodness.
desks.
um
So how do we
so
or
quit?
how
So we
do
can-
we move to Europe where everyone takes like
Yeah.
a month off in the summer?
Oh my
Gosh,
God.
Americans don't know how. American adults just don't know how to
Mm-mm.
do
They
summertime.
don't know how to have
Mm-mm.
fun. Yeah.
So bad.
Capitalism.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we got to keep the economy running.
Yeah, it's bad.
What are those French people
Um,
doing, being gone all summer?
Seriously though, because I really wish I could take like a long summer break. And like I don't envy teachers because I think they have like the hardest job, but I
Yeah.
do envy that they get summer break if they're not like
Yeah.
working over the summer. Ooh, I'm so curious to ask. I want to ask like a teacher about what summertime is like for them.
Mm. Oh my God, let's have Gian on.
Yeah.
They're like
I'll
repairing
ask
from
her.
the entire year.
Yeah, I know. They're doing nothing. They're just in their room.
Just like,
Meditating.
oh God.
Do you have any some fummers?
Some bummer.
Do you
Bummer time.
Do you have fun summer like plans to travel this year? Is that something, or are you gonna like stay put? in New York? Like what's on the roadmap or the agenda? I'm gonna not say those things. What is
How very corporate of you.
yeah, ew, we're not
Yeah.
gonna mix the two.
This is
What-
summertime.
What fun places are you gonna visit this summer?
I think I want to do a lot of like day trips and just explore more like outside of New York City. Dane and I went to Storm King Art Center a few weeks ago, just like on a Saturday. And it was super fun. So like I just want to maybe do like more little day trips. It's like low commitment, like not a lot of money, but you just get to get out of the city for a little bit, which is nice.
Yeah.
That looks like
sounds
so much
really
fun.
good.
The day
I
looks so
know.
nice.
So fun.
Hopefully the weather
I don't think
cooperates.
for me, I'm in LA this summer. So I feel like my summer is going to be focused on like hanging out a lot with like the people here, friends here, and then also hanging out with my parents a lot. Because obviously I missed out on that when I was in Seattle. So I feel like the summer, it'll be mostly just getting back to my circle of people and hanging out with other human beings.
Cute.
But wait, do we have overlapping time in like the same city this summer at all? Or
Well,
do we have to plan that?
You and I do here. When's
Oh,
Christina
yeah.
back in LA? Probably not till the fall
Not
or
for a
something.
bit. Yeah.
And then you guys are, but so maybe it's just, it really sounds like I need to go to New York, basically.
Yeah, basically,
We need to
just
do
gotta come to New York.
Regretti spaghetti. We need
It's
to
a
visit
samcha
Bucoli.
retreat. Yearly samcha retreat.
Yes,
Yeah.
sounds amazing. Let's figure it out.
Mm.
Well, guys, so lovely to talk about summer with you all.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
So-
Yeah.
It's really motivated me to make this summer fun. So I love it.
It's gonna be fun.
Everyone-
It's summertime
everyone is-
now.
It is. And when this is releasing, it's like throughout the summer as well.
Mhm.
So it's just like fun vibes for
A
this
fun
season.
time.
Yeah. Send us some DMs of what your summertime plans are. Yeah. Oh my gosh. If Megan comes to New York, we should do like a samcha meetup. Like a summertime samcha meetup with our
That's such
two
a good,
listeners.
fun idea.
And hopefully they're in
Dane?
New York.
And
Dane, and we'll fly Olivia out.
There we go. And that's a samcha meetup. No, but seriously.
That'd
Let
be
us know.
so fun.
Yeah, let us know if you're based in New York, first of all, and then also just let us know your fun summertime plans because we just want to keep the fun vibes going and feel inspired by your plans. So thank you in advance. Yay. All right. Go find us on samchapodcast.com and Samcha Podcast on all our socials. And
talk to
we
us.
will-
We talk to you, but you don't
Please
talk to us. Like, I
talk
think
to
that
us.
The exchange, the exchange isn't there. Please talk to us.
Yeah.
Please. Please.
All right.
But actually, no.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.